started carp fishing when I was 16. Well, I actually started match fishing first, but I had my first carp at 18 £2, nice common, which, pardon pun, got me hooked then. So carp fishing become what I done all the time. Worked as a joiner to pay for my carp gear. It starts off as a passion, now it's an obsession. This is my happy place, this is where my head's at its finest. I get quality time with me lad. In 2013, we were on a day out in Rill, and we were at a restaurant and we were having something to eat, and I just had this massive pain in my head, and it was like a grenade had gone off, and I collapsed and passed out on the floor. The restaurant owners phoned an ambulance. I got took to a Welsh hospital, and initially they thought I'd had a stroke, but then they done CAT scans and stuff, and they found that I had a tumour on my pituitary gland, which is called a pituitary microadenoma. And following on from that, I had another couple of severe headache attacks while I was in the hospital, and I then got transferred from the Welsh hospital to the Walton Neuro Centre in Liverpool, where I was diagnosed with cluster headaches. It got progressively worse because the headaches, the severity of the pain's that bad. The way my neurologist says my body copes with it is it just shuts down and I black out. And on one occasion, I was having a cluster attack, blacked out. When I come round, I couldn't see. So I got took to the Royal Liverpool Hospital, and the ophthalmologists there come to the conclusion that when I blacked out, I'd hit my head off something and detached both of my retinas. Sorry. And as a result of that, I got an infection that set in, and I had to have my left eye removed. They couldn't save that, and by the time they got the infection under control, that's away my retina on my right eye, which has left me with what they call 2% navigational vision. So now I just see shapes and shadows, black and white. That's it. No colour, no definition. It's just black and white. Just imagine going to bed, being able to see, and then waking up in the morning and you've got no sight at all. Frustration, anger, scared, panicked, didn't know what to do. I've got a few conditions. I've got 2 tumours in my head. A couple of months ago I had a tumour removed from my sinus cavity, and I suffer from a condition called trigeminal autonomic cephalalgia, which is known as suicide headaches. So part of the treatment for that is being took into hospital and having a 7-day ketamine infusion. But 2.5 weeks ago, on the 15th of March, the treatment sort of went a bit wrong and my heart stopped. I basically had a cardiac arrest, and I was gone for near on 10 minutes. But obviously, thank God to the hospital, they managed to bring me back, and I'm lucky I'm still here. Just crying my eyes out. The nurse said the only words that were coming out of my mouth is, I need to speak to my Mason. I've got to speak to my Mason. To be honest, it was scary. I just cried. It was just the most emotional thing I've ever been through. Just hearing his voice and knowing that I'm filling up now. Just knowing that I was still there and I was still here for him, you know what I mean? Obviously, I went through a severe bout of depression. You know, I had anxiety. I had bad anger issues. It was just a really, really severe, horrible time.
Finding out that he was blind took me a long time getting used to it. It's like, I can't be like, oh yeah, look at this or look at that. It's hard getting used to it. But for my dad's side, I know it was really hard for him, and all I could do was just be there for him as much as I could.
everything comes off to Mason. He was the driving force to get him back out on the bank. He just turned around and said, "You're not going to let this beat you." He said, let's get back out there. And so we did.
It's helped me mature a lot faster as well, because seeing how he adapted so fast and got used to it. Yeah, things stress him out and stuff, and he still tries when sometimes he can't, but you still see him try and try and try until he's like, "Can you help me?" So it gives me to like not back down and always keep trying and trying. How many times you fail, it doesn't matter, just keep trying.
Everything's just done by touch and feel now. As mad as it sounds, putting stuff into my mouth and feeling it with my mouth. Carp fishing literally saved my life. It's kept me feeling normal. It just gives me that slice of normality back where I feel like I'm still just a normal person. Still being able to put rigs together myself, being able to cast me rods out myself. I don't feel as though I'm blind.
We enjoy our time together and we have a lot of fun. It brought me and my dad a lot closer, and everything that's happened, we're like best friends. Not son and dad, we're like best friends.
Do not let a disability hold you back. Just because you've got a disability doesn't mean your life has to stop. I had that frame of mind at first. You've just got to push forward and keep it going. Keep your spirits up and do not let it hold you back. Life is precious, and you really have got to live each day to its fullest. It has made me a better person. It's made me realise that you can still do things and life is for living.